Hello there. Yeah, things have been all right. Just getting a little bit of final setup here. Okay, so I did a little testing just to see if the crash last time was like some weird bug hard coded in. I found that if we basically skip all the dialogue to like that we actually saw, it shouldn't bug out. So fingers crossed. Let's see. It's already 4:02. All right, so let's get started then.
Look, up ahead. A village.
Skip.
All the way.
We already saw this last time. If you missed, if you missed the dialogue, just watch last week's stream. Last
What?
2 weeks ago, whatever.
Cassian! What did you call... You...
Now, hopefully, we'll actually be able to get to the end of the game this time. I don't think there's anything. I don't think there's anything between this and the final area of the game. Get wrecked, nerd.
Why
Always fun.
destroy such a peaceful place? We didn't...
Gus? Looks like this.
A year.
Huh?
This...
Actually, I think we can just.
This... Dust.
I'm sorry, Dust. I'm skipping your backstory. I'm skipping your tragic backstory reveal. We've done this before. I just don't want to crash.
Who are you?
I am Elder Grey Eyes.
Okay, not a problem. You gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, now hopefully, if this thing crashes, I'm gonna be very grumpy. But, if it does, I will just start the stream again because... Can we get to the save point? Let's go. Okay. Wow, the last save was the Sorrowing Meadow. Okay.
General Gaius?
What news, Commander?
I did not want to believe it, but Cassius is working with the Moonbloods. He has turned against us.
That will be for me to decide. Our paths will cross at the Moonblood camp. Of that I am certain. I will speak with him personally.
Is that wise?
Our victory is all but assured, Commander. We outnumber them 10 to 1. We possess superior technology. And we have the element of surprise.
You know they're gonna lose when they say their victory is
Rogue
assured.
element. He has already slain your own soldiers. What more proof do you need that he is a traitor to our cause?
Cassius is hardly a rogue element, Commander. The Moonbloods have corrupted his mind, forced him to commit these acts against us. Once I can speak with him, once he remembers who he really is, I'm certain he will return to us.
But... Yes, sir.
Not much, honestly. Stream's been going for
Cassius, my old friend,
a few minutes at most.
so long as you draw breath, I will do what I can to save your broken mind. I promise.
Alright, so we can either just go straight for the end of the game, or we can do some, wandering around to get all of the, or at least some of the random subquests. I think we're ready to go to the end, but I'll leave it up to you guys. You want to spend this session just finding secrets and completing side quests, or you want to just go for the end? I mean, once you've beaten the game, and that's the end of it, so you can't really go back. But I mean, again, a lot of what I'm doing is this stream is for you because you wanted to see the whole thing. So, if I do everything, you have no reason to actually play the game, right? No, not to my knowledge. PM1? I don't know what PM1. But no, you don't. I don't think you get a different ending. It's the ending. Oh, Paper Mario 1. Did I play that? I played the one on the GameCube a bit. So what do you guys think? Should we just go to the end? Or... Alright. Alright, looks like we have 1 abstaining vote and 2 for just going to the end. Go to the end, yeah. You'll have to direct me to get the Mithrarin augment, because I have no idea where that is. You know, I bet Teostra would be right at home in this place. Cimmerian cabins. Okay, just direct me once we get there.
Halt! Who goes? Oh, it's you. Apologies, Mithrarin. Please, enter.
Okie dokie.
We welcome your presence, Sen Mithrarin. Preparations for war are nearly complete.
Is this all you have left?
Surely you have more soldiers than this.
General Gaius is nothing if not thorough. His forces have exterminated most Moonbloods from this land. We are all that's left.
How do you expect to win with so few soldiers?
We cannot. That's why we created Sen Mithrarin. You dust will turn the tide.
Well, no pressure or anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
fidget.
Does General Gaius know of this place?
I fear he does now.
What? How?
One of our own has been keeping an eye on you since your travels began. A merchant, Sereth.
Aha! I knew that creepy merchant was one of you guys.
How did a Moonblood operate so freely in the wildlands?
He is a smart businessman. Deals in all the right places. Gaius's soldiers turned their gaze from him in exchange for free goods. However, no amount of bribery could cover up that Sereth was helping you to find us.
And that's how Gaius found out. How much time do you think we have to prepare?
Not long, I'm afraid. The whole purpose of Gaius's campaign is to wipe us from the face of this world.
You can what?
Once he knows of our final
Why was I not informed of this?
send everything he has and destroy us.
I see all sorts of lamps here, but no fire. Is this the way of the flameless light?
It is, yes. In ancient times, the Moonbloods went by another name. We lived in a great society called the Sintak.
We live in a society.
We wanted the knowledge to follow the way of the flameless light.
Settle in, Dust. This could take a while.
We Sintak harnessed a power unlike any this world had ever seen. We built elaborate contraptions like these lamps, capable of piercing the darkness without so much as a spark.
Well, obviously something went wrong because we still have to build a fire every time Dust pulls out his map.
Unfortunately, the ancient tomes do not say how the Sintak fell, and that knowledge has been lost. Perhaps intentionally. All we know is that our kind were made as outcasts, and that has remained true for countless generations. For the longest time, we believed the Moonbloods were the only ones left who know of the way of the flameless light. But we were wrong. When General Gaius began his purge, there were stories of their weapons. Stories of elaborate contraptions that seemed to defy the natural world. Weapons that sound identical to those of the Sintak, in the most ancient of tales.
What kinds of weapons are we talking about?
I'm not sure yet. I'm sure I'll find something. I could entertain you all with how bad I am at Lies of P if you want.
You're supposed to fight these things with your lamps.
I did not say it would be easy.
Nobody ever does.
I did once, remember?
Yeah, and you were wrong.
What can I do to help?
Well, I'm here now. Is there anything I can do to help?
We are spread rather thin. Our chief engineer, Sanjin, is having trouble with our camp's support systems. Go and speak with him when you can, and I'm sure he will explain further. There is also the matter of our scout, Kier. He has not checked in for many hours, but with our battle preparations, we have not been able to...
No, I am not good enough to play Dark Souls. One of my my first ever subscriber, actually, Just Spencer, he's very much a Dark Souls player, but I have not really had a chance to get into it.
Ginger?
Jin? Oh, Dust. It's you.
Yeah, just me. Are you alright?
I'll be fine. Just a lot to think about.
Listen, about
Yeah.
Jin.
Yes?
What was he like?
He was very kind. Almost to a fault, really.
I like him already.
Yes, he had that effect on people. I like to believe it's what made you do all those wonderful things.
I mean, I can believe it. I've heard Dark Souls games are kind of brutal. I mean, they call it the Prepare to Die edition.
Ara was always testing me. Every time I made a choice, he would tell me if it was the right one. I was choosing whether to follow Jin or Cassius. I believe they were both trying to influence my actions.
And you listened to Jin.
Yeah, he's kinda hard to ignore.
He is, isn't he? Or at least he was.
He still is.
No, Ginger, I think you were right the first time. I think Jin continues to live through my actions. He's guiding me, keeping me on the right path.
But what of your other half? Cassius murdered my family, Dust. He destroyed my village, killed my friends. How can you control such a terrible being?
I feel his presence every time I swing the blade of Ara. I believe the Elder was right. Without him, I'd have been cut down long ago. But Jin keeps him from taking control.
As long as Cassius lives within you, though, there's always that danger. You could always be pulled to a path of evil.
I won't lie. I felt him pulling me to take the quick and easy path. To leave the weak to fend for themselves. To show no mercy to those in my way.
Perhaps someday you can be rid of his foul presence.
Maybe. Someday. For now, I need him to defeat Gaius. There's no other way.
I know. Still, I'm glad we were able to talk, Dust.
Me too, Ginger. I'll be back before you know it.
Be careful.
You were mentioned. We were talking about how awesome you are at Dark Souls. Me, I mean, I've never been a huge Metal Gear fan. I played 4. I think 4 is the only one I played to completion. I mean, I know Spence doesn't consider Metal Gear Rising a proper Metal Gear game, but I played that one a lot.
You've arrived just in time, Mithrarin. My name is Sanjin. I'm what you'd call a chief engineer, I suppose the term is.
The Elder mentioned you needed some help?
Yes, indeed. In the caverns below, we've set up machinery to provide the camp with power and water. Unfortunately, seismic activity has shut down both systems, so we need to get them running once more. I have been rather preoccupied handling the battle preparations, so if you could, I would appreciate it if you went down there to examine the generators.
Sure, Sanjin. I'll take a look.
Thank you. You'll need to restart the generator and water pump when you're down there. We'll require both systems to be running if we're going to stand a chance
Yeah,
against General
it's so
Gaius.
much fun, but it's not tactical espionage action. Whee! Alright, now we are faced with a choice. Oh, first, this is not a choice. We're gonna go to a save point. Oh, yeah, that is the. Thank you, game. Putting the platforms in friggin' lava. That's very, very kind of you. That's gonna hurt. Ah, it burns! I mean, the way I play this game, you can see why I like Metal Gear Rising, right? Oh, okay. Thank you. Yes. Ow. Fire indeed hot. Yay, platforming. Okay. I believe Dust is... I don't believe it's canonically stated, but a lot of the fan base seems to think that he is either a wolf or an Arctic fox based on the tail.
Well, there's the generator. Let's see if we can find a way to get it working again.
I sense no energy emanating from the device dust. Perhaps there is a way to return its spark?
Gee, I wonder what that could be. Oh, yeah. Zappity zap zap!
The camp should now receive power.
Honestly, Fidget, where would I be without you?
Probably still be wandering around in the mountains.
I mean, he could be, but we see that there are very distinct animals across the game. Haley's a rabbit.
Don't worry about it.
You know, Cora's a bear. Gianni's an asshole. If you remember Gianni, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm going to risk taking damage. Oh, did you guys see that? I landed on the platform just as it was coming up. That is not skill, that was luck. I mean, I have a weird relationship with Rockstar games. I'm just not really a huge fan. But I admit that most of that comes down to the fact that I have a fundamental problem with Grand Theft Auto games based just on how they handle protagonists. Like, I don't... When I play a game, I don't want to be a force for chaos or destruction. I want to be a hero. And the protagonists of Grand Theft Auto don't feel like heroes to me. So, I have not tried Red Dead Redemption. I also don't particularly like Westerns. So, there's not a whole lot there for me, you know? Nothing against people who do like it, it's just, I don't think it's for me. Oh, that's actually a brilliant idea, Resident Evil 4 Remake, because I do already own that. I think you actually bought it for me. Oh, I have played so much Undertale. I have done, for a long time, every week I would play through full start to finish of True Pacifist route. Yeah, Spence was the one who got me into it. He basically recommended I play the original on GameCube emulator, and I loved it. And I'm like, oh, this is awesome. Let me get Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 6.
Huh, no wonder it stopped. These vines are growing all over it.
I don't want to risk damaging the pump trying to cut those vines. Maybe there's some way we can burn them off?
Gee, I wonder what that could be. Oh, yeah. Right, it's all about how Mercy is just as powerful as a tool as any weapon.
Let's return to Sanji.
It's one thing I love about Undertale. Shazoo! So I have Nier Automata on my Xbox. I don't have an online subscription anymore there. So I could... I mean, I'd have to buy it again. I have Nier Replicant. Or is it... I think it's Nier Replicant. It's the one with the, with, what's her name? The canonically... The intersex, protagonist. What is her name? Why can't I remember her name? I'm bad with names. At least 2B is a model number. I can just use that. But, I mean, I could buy Nier Automata if people want to see me stream it. As it is an excellent game. I could stream Stellar Blade. I have Stellar Blade. Oh, wait, I'm going the wrong way. I gotta report to Sanjin first. Neon White I have on my Xbox. I'd have to buy it again, because again, my streaming would not be... Yes, Kane. Thank you. I've only played, like, an hour of it, so it's... I liked Kane from what I saw.
Excellent work, Mithrarin. Now that the power and water systems are working again, we can hold our ground against Gaius' soldiers. You have saved many lives this day.
Alright, I mean, I'm definitely gonna... Like, I was a little confused at the intro, where it's, like, just this random kid and his sister. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with Stellar Blade. I bought it for Spence, and I don't think he's been enjoying it much, unfortunately. It's too easy to be considered Dark Souls or something. I think that was his... He also doesn't like the overly sexual nature of it, which I don't even really see as an issue because it's so much, it's, oh, look at this. It's flavor. It's not the whole soul of the game, you know? Let's see, what did I just get? Incredible, but no, I got a magma mantle. I cannot craft that yet. Where's my... Do I have any new weapon augments?
Oh no! Just look!
It's the missing sentry. What happened here?
Ah! Just look out!
Yeah, I mean, oh, I got invisible. Yeah, I mean, when I did the boss rush thing, I did on hard mode. The boss that I had to do for the Cyber Illusionist outfit was ridiculous. Yeah, it was fun. I'm seeing so many messages I can't even. I mean, I'll get the Robe of the Mithrarin if I find it. I'm not gonna, like, spend 30 hours searching if it doesn't come up. If it's got a guaranteed spawn, I'll go get it. But yeah, the hard mode seems to be a lot more punishing. And that's why I want Spence to play through it, get to hard mode, and then play it on hard mode. But I don't think he's having enough fun as is to want to commit to that. Unfortunately. The little troglodyte with the generator.
news. We found Kier, but he was ambushed by Gaius' soldiers. He didn't stand a chance.
I have not played the beta. I am mostly done with Call of Duty. Like, the only first-person shooter, Call of Duty, Battlefield. None of them really interest me. I need more style than, you know, gritty realism. Doom, Shadow Warrior, Quake, the over-the-top sort of fantastical shooters are more for me. We ever got another Duke Nukem game, I'd play it.
Thank you, Dust. I believe we are as prepared as we possibly could be. With the enemy at our gates, we have no choice but to begin our assault. Our warriors are gathering at the edge of the camp, waiting for you to lead them. Take this yellow resonance gem, Dust. Use it to open the gate.
Thank you, Elder, for everything.
Whatever happens,
lately, I've just mostly been consumed with Monster Hunter. I think I have like 1,500 plus hours since late February.
Go and Dust. Good luck.
Yeah, Forever had a lot of flaws. I enjoyed it for what it was. It's definitely not the best Duke Nukem game. But I actually had an idea for another Duke Nukem game that would actually sort of redeem it, assuming it's handled well. But basically it would be called Duke Nukem 5 O'Clock Shadow, and it would take place maybe a decade or so after Forever. And Duke would be this washed-up has-been. He's fallen out of public favor. He's let himself go to seed. He's, you know, a little overweight. He doesn't have the stamina he used to. He doesn't have the popularity. And then aliens return, and it's a new species of aliens, not the whatever the ones were in 3D and Forever. And these are way tougher. So, like, the entire Earth Defense Force falls in a few hours. And then Duke is basically the only one who can save them. And he comes out of retirement. He has this whole thing where he's like, you have sort of a borderline RPG skill tree system where you're improving Duke, and as you improve the stats, you get like, he gets more muscular, he gets like his melee, like if you boost melee damage, he gets more muscular, he gets more fit, you know, and he starts to shave off the 5 o'clock shadow he's got, and then, you know, basically he saves the world, and they find out that the aliens have a hive mind, and the hive mind is on their ship. What he does is he gets a nuclear bomb, and he goes onto the ship, and he stays behind to ensure that it goes off. Not younger, but like he cleans himself up. And when the nuke goes off, he because he's staying behind to make sure that it successfully detonates without them disarming it. He broadcasts the whole world, and he finally sounds like his old self when he goes, "Hail to the king, baby." And then detonates it, and like that's the send-off for Duke Nukem.
It honestly wasn't that much of a secret.
So you were keeping watch on us this whole time?
In a manner of speaking.
So yeah, that's my idea for a fifth and final Duke Nukem mainline game.
Well,
of course, we're not going to get it because the Duke Nukem rights are still owned by the King of Greece.
You just let me know.
No, none of these are good. Let's see. Any new rings? The King of Greece. Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, switch to sell mode. Any new items? Hollow shards. We'll just sell one of those. And... okay.
Your transaction is...
Thank you. There! The warriors are gathering.
Ah, Mithrarin. Superb timing. As you can see, our path out of the cave...
okay, Dovahkiin.
Some manner of rock slide. Very unpredictable.
Seriously, what purpose do those horns serve?
Sometimes when you build your village in a volcanic wasteland.
Anyway, we will need to clear this obstruction before we can exit.
I love how he just doesn't even address Fidget's sass. Is there anything down there? Oh yeah, that's good. KCD? What is KCD? Dovahkiin, nalagzin los varin, wahadain vokul, mafera hakastval. Oh, Kingdom Come Deliverance. No, I have not. I've played Baldur's Gate 3. That's a great game. I mean, I've got some problems with Oblivion too. It's like most of it comes because I started the franchise with Morrowind, and Morrowind feels so unique. It feels much more unique fantasy than Oblivion. Oblivion feels sort of generic medieval fantasy. Not to say that it is, but the vibe of it. Oh, it's just you're a knight fighting a minotaur, and you have ruins, and it's still a great game, but I mean that's actually a really cool idea. Yeah, I could definitely do that. And can you please just let me get that? No, apparently not. I like Oblivion fine. I think it's still a solid game. I mean, it's grading on a curve with Morrowind. It's like a C- on it. Normally it's a normally it's a solid B+, A- at, but grading on a curve, it's... Can I just go up higher? Am I able to... I feel like there's something up there. No, apparently not. Also, a lot of the time, Oblivion feels to me a bit like a tech demo. Like they were, like it's a mid-piece between, it's a technological step between Morrowind and Skyrim. It doesn't feel like it was, I don't know. Oh, you got stuck really early on. Like I've beat Oblivion before. It's a really solid story. I love the ending of, well, I don't want to spoil it. Oh, I am dumb. I have the dumb. Forgive me, everyone, I have the dumb. I've played, so how do I get back up? There's gotta be a way to get back up there. Yes, I did, and I've done it again. I've forgotten how to get back up. I'm guessing it has something to do with the new... Oh, that's how. Okay. Alright, so I have the jump thing ability. Where do I get the Mithraran augment? Oh, the music in this game is fantastic. It's like everything about this game is amazing. It's just such a labor of love. I'm just checking the chat real quick. I want to see. I'm not reading out that username. But the person who said where to get the Mithraran augment. I think you said the Siramun Caverns. Let me see. Yeah, the art style is beautiful in this game. Like, absolute. It's so good. There's gotta be a way to... Oh, yeah. Hang on. I know how to do this. Sermon Caverns. Oh, I have to use it on a save thing. Alright. Where is the save? Here it is. And let me just sell any additional items I have. I don't think I have anything new, but... Alright, well, you direct me as I get closer. Hopefully it doesn't require a ton of ridiculous stuff to... What am I doing? This way. There's a treasure key. Alright, I mean, you got me on that. I want the save monument. Wait, maybe I have to... Yeah, there we go. Yep, okay. Sermon Caverns. So I'm guessing it is the one that's down from the starting position and then 2 to the left and then up. I'm just one-shot everything now. Okay, maybe I should stop trying to be cool and just go down. I am in the wrong location, but I think this is one of those trial things. Let's do the trial. Why not? Is this a trial? Where am I? What in the world is going on? Oh, definitely, then I'm more than happy to. What is... Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, this is Tethys. I apologize. I have the memory of a goldfish. What are we talking about? So then how do I get to... Okay. The slidey thing? No, do I have the...
Here you go, Blop. 4 troll fingers. Don't spend them all in one place.
Woo, Daisy! Bet I can play the piano with these puppies.
His hitting stick.
I know what a piano is. You done right by me, son.
He doesn't know what a piano is.
Tell you what, since you're in the hunting mood, maybe you could help me with my tape.
I don't see how those two things relate. Also, I don't want to see how those two
I don't want to see how those two things relate.
What's wrong with your teeth, Blop?
Aside from the fact that I only got one left, I've been wanting to...
I see 3 in your mouth, Blop.
And if you can bring me 10 rockhound teeth, I'll be sitting pretty. Smiling pretty. While I'm sitting.
I've been keeping track of all the things people have asked you to do, Dad. This is probably the creepiest one so far.
You said it, Fidget. All right, Blop, I'll get you some teeth.
I love Plop. He's hilarious. Right? Do I actually have those? Let's see. Rockhound teeth. Oh, I can probably buy some next time we get to a shop. Alright. No. He is hilarious, and you'll quote everything he says. If I can figure out how to stream on my computer, I've also got a ton of other games I can stream. I have OBS, I just don't know how to stream with it, but I'm sure I can figure it out. I could stream all kinds of stuff, honestly. Whee! Okay. Yeah, that's 1, 2. Is this the one? And that is exactly what we've... I don't even know what this one is. These I know are dog tags from Gaius's soldiers. Alright, give me 1 second, everyone. I am going to search for the components for this. What they are made of. Mithrarin augment components. Tough metal. Okay, where do I find tough metal? Dust Wiki. From the soldiers, just the regular. Okay, so I can find both of those in plus 800 attack. Yeah, but the soldiers also drop them, so plus 800 attack. That is going to more than double. No, it's not going to more than double, but it's close. That is so ridiculous. I love it. I love it. Yeah, we're farming that out before the end. What is in here? I wish this game had a New Game Plus. It would be so much fun to just blow through the game with, like, max everything. Alright, thank you. Thank you, guys. Just burn now. Alright. There is another side quest you can actually do that I'm not going to do in this run because I want Ellie to do it herself when she plays through the game. But basically, you help Bopo, the little kid, and you get him snow because his father always wanted to see the mountains, and you have to bring snow back to him. I'm using all free tools. I use VSDC for my video editing. I use Audacity to record the audio. I record clips with things like OBS, or just the built-in PlayStation. Just with the built-in PlayStation recording system. I mean, it's less emotional damage because you're helping the kid get closure, you know? Right? It's not damage, it's healing. Right? You're helping him see something that he would never see otherwise, that his father always wanted to see, and I believe he brings it to his father's grave, and he's like, "Look, Pa, I got it. I just got us some snow." What is this? Oh. Oh, there are new areas here. Okay. Nope. I am very eagerly excited for the Monster Hunter Wilds title update 3. I'm really looking, because like I have a feeling it's not going to be as bad as Behemoth. If you've ever played Monster Hunter World and you remember Behemoth, I mean, it's like that. I was fighting that thing in full Elatrion gear, and it gives me Vietnam flashbacks. Behemoth is mean. Whee! I try to be cool and I land in the lava. Of course. Classic. Just burn, all of you. That's actually a very viable strategy for dealing with these guys. You just do that, and then you know where they are because of the damage numbers rapidly popping up. So I don't know if you guys are able to make it out on your screens, but the hats these invisible guys are wearing, it's hard to see except when the electricity crackles. They're the same hat that Dust is wearing, hinting that these are basically the same caliber of assassin that Cassius was. They just have cloaking technology, apparently. Because that's fair, right? They're not as good as we are, so they have cloaking technology. Let's drop in here first. Save the game. Kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit. I don't know why that popped into my head. Get juggled, nerd. Do I like horror games? Not so much. I mean, I don't mind horror if it's, like, not the primary focus. But, like, Resident Evil 4 is a great example of about how far I enjoy horror games. It's more focused on action, you know? Horror in and of itself doesn't really do much for me. Oh, you... Bizzo bitch. I mean, probably not. Would you consider The Last of Us a horror game? Because I played The Last of Us and it was not bad. I mean, I don't think it's as hyped. I don't think it's like, as good as the ridiculous amount of hype it gets, but few things are.
We're right behind you, Sen Mithrarin.
I think he's got the Sonic the Hedgehog eye going on there. And as I said eye, not eyes. If you look at the art style of this game, you can tell it was a labor of love. There's so much stuff going on the screen right now. Okay, yeah, I actually need to heal. Hang on. It's like in Skyrim, you just freeze time and eat 300 cheese wheels. Let's see, let me just actually equip that, and then materials. Did I find, where is it? Where is the materials option? Did I get any? Yes, I got 1 tough metal, so I'm actually going to go back and give that to the merchant. In this game, no. I mean, you can change your armor, it's just not gonna affect your appearance. Alright, we gotta go through these. Actually, you know what? I think what I'll do is I'll keep going forward and just get the dog tags, because then I can give them to the merchant at the same time. We can go do like a side quest or two. Yeah, I mean, in Rebirth, you can a little bit. You have a few extra outfits that you can put on in the Costa del Sol section, and then later on in the in New Game Plus, you can wear them anywhere. I wonder if we can get the 1,000-hit combo here. I mean, just all of them. Oh, we might do it. No! I fell in the lava and it broke the combo! I was at like 900! The lava came, it saw it, broke the combo. Tied at number 1 is the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind and Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak for me. Number 2 is Final Fantasy VII, the original. 3 is Nier Automata. 4 would be Doom Eternal. He can't touch me because I'm in the... Oh, that's actually interesting because I'm regenerating health, but he can't attack. It's not like a pause menu. That's kind of weird. But let's see. So number 4, Doom Eternal. Let's see. Did I say Nier Automata? I don't remember. Quake 1 is definitely on there too. I don't know. I don't have a codified. Really? I mean, it's excellent. I am currently playing through Final Fantasy IX. Spence bought it for me, which is very nice. Yeah, I do that. I'm awesome. Alright, do we have the dog tag yet? No. Got 5 of that, but... Can I please suplex one airship? It's very much toned down compared to the other Final Fantasy games that I've played, 7, 8, 15. But it's so far it's good. I mean, I'm already in love with Freya. If my parents are watching, not our dog. Our dog is named Freya. But Freya Crescent. She's amazing. I just got to the point where you first see Kuja in Burmecia, and you find out that Queen whatever basically enacted genocide on the Burmecian people, and it's probably Kuja behind it. Oh, there is something up there, isn't there? There is something up there, I am convinced. I had the microphone muted. I am sorry. I do not know how long I've had it muted. Did you hear me say anything about the game suggestions? I said I haven't really gotten too many new games. I think you said you played Monster Hunter, so if you've gotten Wilds, if you haven't gotten Wilds, I'd suggest that. Right, hang on one second. I gotta check this. I gotta just hang up the... Oh, definitely get Wilds. Wilds is great. Just gonna keep the phone next to me so I can just hang it up if it rings again. Okay. Definitely get Wilds. It's great. Maybe I'll stream some Wilds sometime. Show it off. But, yeah, I also mentioned I'm getting Borderlands 4 when it drops because Spence and I are going to be playing it. Oh, I thought you... Sorry, I got confused. I thought you were saying no, that you didn't hear anything I said. Okay. Yeah, I'm 195? Hunter rank 195, I think. My problem is there isn't much to do right now, and I'm not crazy about the inflated, unnecessary nonsense of the 9 stars. If the 9 stars also gave hunter symbols, fine, I guess. But, like, to give you an idea, 9-star tempered Seregios in... hang on.
Please, Dust is fine. Well, Dust, we got this teleporter up and running just a few moments ago.
I have, the 9-star tempered Seregios in Wilds. Bear in mind, this is high rank. Is considerably harder than afflicted master rank Seregios in Rise. Yeah, I mean, I've got a whole video on fashion hunting. So, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What does this do? Is this going to take us back? But yeah, it's, actually, that is a very good point. Oh, no, it is. In the early game, they have overcorrected. Let me actually see where I am. Do I have any dog tags yet? Because, yes, I do. Okay. So I am going to, in fact, go back. And that way I can run through again. Okay. Where is the merchant? Right, for a people that is almost extinct, they certainly do seem to have infinity soldiers. Let's talk to Ginger. See how Ginger's calling up.
Jin?
Oh, we already did this.
Dust. It's you.
Yeah, just me.
Okay, we already talked to you. Yeah, Wilds is different, but like, I think it's easier than Rise on the whole, but the 9 stars are just ridiculous. Well, that's your problem. A lot of Monster Hunter comes down to your actual build, because you're not, like, leveling up traditionally. It's just, you know, your armor and gear. I mean, yeah. I still use Lalabrina dual blades for the paralysis, but problem with invisible enemies is you don't know when they're dead. I am 100% a dual blades main. I started with switch axe in all 3 games, and then I'm like, oh, dual blades is a thing, and it's ridiculous. And I basically fell in love with the dual blades.
I am here.
Cell mode. 1, 1.
Your turn.
Thank you.
Alright, and you know what, let's actually buy.
I am here to serve.
It is. It's a lot of fun. What I was gonna buy something. What was I gonna buy? Right. I was gonna buy one of those and 3 of those should be fine.
Your transaction is most appreciated.
At the risk of being, you know, sarcastically annoying, yes, Lance is where it's at, the bottom of the DPS list. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That was me. No, I really do like the Lance. Lance is actually really cool when you see it played well. I'm actually learning it. Spence is... It's slow, but it's consistent and it's consistent and reliable, and can do one of the objectively coolest things in all of Monster Hunter, which is if a Lance user throws up their shield against Fatalis' big flame wave, every hunter behind the Lance user is fine. They're safe. It's a safe zone, and that is just the coolest, most heroic thing in the world. And like I said, I'm just joking. I mean, the Lance is very cool. And at the end of the day, it's not DPS. DPS is insignificant unless you're a speedrunner. As long as you're completing the hunt, that's all that matters. And like, I've talked to Spence about this. It doesn't really... Right? There's no easy way to improve the Lance to the point where it's good without being overpowered. I believe we will get... Yeah, I'm the same way. There's an exception. I mean, there's 2 exceptions. It's Congalala's disgusting, so... what am I doing? I'm doing the... augment. I need 20 dog tags. Oh my god. And Chaotic Gore Magala is canonically in both physical and existential agony for the rest of its life. Capturing is not going to help. Yes, they're scared of the Lance's power. Why? It's disgusting. I mean, you're the kind of guy who'd probably play in Emerald Congalala armor too. That's Congalala that is green because its fur is full of mold. And the fur on the armor is also green because it's still full of mold. It's disgusting, dude. And yeah, like the hunting of the monsters is fun. I mean, it's all about the ecological preservation and ensuring that the balance stays stable. But for the Congalala, I think it looks like biker leather and fur fetish. But you know, to each their own. But, right, it's all about ecological preservation And you know, it's not about just mindlessly murdering every monster you find. It's about what is the best possible benefit for the ecosystem. It's why whenever I have to slay a monster, whether it's an Elder Dragon or it's just a quest that says slay, I always will crouch by the monster's head and say rest in peace before I start to carve. Except for Kongalala. Kongalala is rest in piss. Yeah, I don't do that in Rise either because like I capture whenever possible in every game because like I have a whole video on my channel that I did with Aki where it's where we talked about like Monster Hunter and stuff, and we discussed how it's all about ecological preservation. So that we did that video before I really got into Monster Hunter. So I went in with that foundational understanding. I also have hunted over 80 Mizutsune and have a 100% capture rate. Because Mizu is the best boy and he gets unconditional love and hugs and fish and head pats. Unlimited power! Good, Fidget. You are fulfilling your destiny. But yeah, I have, I think like 33, 35 in Wilds for Mizu. 45 in Rise, and then 7 or 8 Violet Mizu as well. All captures. Yeah, let's go! I suplexed the airship! Eat your heart out, Ghost Train! I actually have a video of my top 5. I'm gonna keep plugging all my stuff. I have a video of my top 5 favorite monsters and least favorite monsters. After Mizu, it's Bal Hazak. Alright, have these shops been restocked? Probably not. Let's see. Oh, okay. We're gonna need a lot more soldiers. I have the dumb. Really? Alright, back across the lava. Let's go get that bomb fruit thing. The Attack on Titan game? I didn't know there was one. Wait, I might actually have that on my wish list. One thing I'm. The Foul Ring of Devastation. How many do I need? I can't math. I need 56. Whee! I am going to check what it requires after. So 10 regen, 10 attack, 3 times for Fidget. Holy. Okay. And then let's see, Ring of Study. We want the regen. What does this one do? Ring of the Artisan, XP bonus. Oh yeah, this is gonna be broken because Fidget's gonna. Look at Fidget! Oh my God, Fidget's like 3 times. Fidget's like more than twice my own attack. That is so broken. I could probably just like do that and kill every enemy. In fact, I'm gonna try that in the next room. Let's see what happens. Whoops. This is so ridiculous. Just melt the health. It's so fun. Shops restocked. Let's check again and buy some more. Wait, what? Oh. Ugh. Ooh. I don't. Movie might actually be the original Now You See Me. That is a really good movie. My favorite movie franchise is definitely the James Bond franchise, though. Pre-Daniel Craig, I am not a huge fan of the Craig era. I love Daniel Craig as an actor. I think the direction on those movies was mediocre at best, and at the end they killed James Bond, which is like, you do not kill James Bond. That's like rule number 1, you don't kill Bond. Favorite show? That's a lot harder. Favorite show? I know my favorite animated series of all time is Oban Star Racers. That show is 26 episodes of pure gold. Code Lyoko is up there too. Love that one. Avatar: Last Airbender, obligatory mention. Favorite anime? I don't know. I mean, it shifts from time to time. But the one I would say that I have watched that is most consistently good from start to finish is Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Shout out to Spence for, you know, recommending that I watch that. Yu Yu Hakusho is another really good one. Death Note was good. Elfen Lied is amazing. Really dark and dour though, so maybe not the thing to watch if you're not in the mood for a show that has a line like, "Thank you, you were a pleasant dream in a life that's been nothing but a hellish nightmare." Yeah, if you're looking for that sort of vibe, Elfen Lied's great. Kill La Kill I really like, and it's not about the fan service. I mean, it's not just about the fan service. It's just a really well animated series. I love the music. The character design is so, like, brilliantly done. I have not watched Breaking Bad. Let's see. Let's see. No, not restocked yet. I've not watched Breaking Bad. I've seen clips online. I am just not... I don't think it's really my kind of show. The Joker, I have an issue with Batman in general these days. I don't think Batman or any of the concepts inside have really been great since the 90s. Because Batman used to be about detective work and, you know, actual doing analysis and figuring things out and formulating a plan. Now Batman feels more like a Deus Ex Machina. And I also don't like how the Joker movie framed the Joker as this tragic, you know, victim villain. Like, yeah, you had a hard time, dude. That doesn't justify mass murder. Right? The Joker is not some like misunderstood victim. He's a monster. Let's not forget that. Right? He is a mass murderer, a psychological and physical abuser. He is a manipulator. He is a horrible, horrible person. And I really don't like what the Joker movie did in regards to making him... Right? The whole point of the Joker is not to be humanized. He's to be the farthest thing away from humanization. And by humanizing him, you're basically saying, oh, we don't care about what the character is. We're just trying to appeal to the viewer, to, you know, a niche viewer base. And, like, it's fine. Right, and he is a victim, but they make it seem more like he is... I don't even know how to describe it. It doesn't feel right. Right, and that's the problem. You should feel sad, but not empathy. That's the problem, because he's at this point where he's just a monster. And showing his descent into that state of monsterhood isn't necessarily a... I don't think it's a very good choice, but you know, again, that's the thing about art. It's subjective. Do we have enough stuff now, please? No, we need 6 more tags. Exactly, right? I'm not saying that we shouldn't. I'm not saying that we shouldn't look at the mental health problems that he has and take them into account. But I don't think mental illness or tragic backstories justifies the kinds of thing. Like Red Hood in one of the animated movies says it perfectly. That the Joker has filled entire graveyards, and I don't think when you get to that point where like, there's no, you've sort of lost the plot. Then you've lost, like, especially since Joker doesn't want to be redeemed. At the end of The Killing Joke, Batman basically says, "Look, I know you've been through a lot. You're in a bad way. Let me help you." Because this is going to end with one of us killing the other. And the Joker looks at his outstretched hand and says, "Thank you, but no." Right? He explicitly doesn't want to be redeemed. He wants to be this agent of chaos. And that's... You can't get redemption until you want it, until you actively try to be redeemed. You know? Okay, those cannons firing in my right headphone thing, that is really loud. Right, and that's the problem, because when you step back and you're like, yeah, I'm rooting for the Joker. Holy shit, dude. Right? Right, and I liked that because he was living a peaceful, happy life. And then the antidote to his cure just really drove him back into insanity. I really liked Batman Ninja. That was a fun movie. It was over the top. It was ridiculous. Right, like, in my opinion, the best Batman, better than Bruce Wayne, is Terry McGinnis. I love Terry McGinnis. Right, and I understand wanting to kill your abusers, but right, that's still murder, dude. Now, in the law, there may be extenuating circumstances for things like that, where you're not going to get like just a, you know, life imprisonment or anything, but yeah, I haven't watched much of the Harley thing. I think I watched the first episode and then like just clips on YouTube because that was very popular. That cannon is really messing with me. That is really loud. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to turn my headset down a little bit. Where am I? There. That's better. Now I'm not getting a migrate just from... just brings Fidget even higher. Can I... I think that was all we needed. No, we need, what, 4 more? Really? Are you kidding me? I need 1 more dog tag. Nuke this cannon. I didn't play it. I think I own it because I got it as like part of PlayStation Plus or whatever, but... let's see, did I get any more dog tags? No. Give more dog tag. Where am I going? Am I going backwards? I think I was going backwards. Hate those walls. Gotta be a bomb fruit thing somewhere. Yes, here we go. Huzzah! Oh my god, it's another cannon! My eardrums! They're so loud! Even with the volume turned down. Why is it so loud? What is wrong with you? I get it, it's a cannon, it should be loud, but it shouldn't destroy my eardrums! Shut up! Let Mom sleep! If you get that joke, then congratulations, you played Jet Set Radio Future. Dodge this. Yeah, parry that, you filthy casual. Yes, let's go! Finally! I've done it! I have the Nobitsurakage! Wait, wrong game. So let's see. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Okay. What is Fidget's actual stat now? 3012. That's a lot harder to quantify. 2D versus Cloud. Because, and I've talked about this sort of thing with in one of my videos before with Aki, because it's really hard when we don't have an appropriate scale of comparison for physics. When Aki and I did our video on Monster Hunter and Final Fantasy, I think there should be a way to get up higher using these. No, maybe not. When Aki and I did our video on Monster Hunter and Final Fantasy, we sort of pointed out that, yeah, because Behemoth exists, you can sort of loosely approximate where hunters would compare to Final Fantasy, but that's not necessarily 100% accurate, even in and of itself. Because it is an approximation. Even we don't have like fully established physics even for Monster Hunter. What we've observed, of course there's a thing. What we've observed in Monster Hunter is that physics is ridiculous. You can put 8 mega barrel bombs, on a sleeping monster's head and detonate it, and it will be mildly annoyed. You won't even take chip damage. Like 8, doing the math, that is probably roughly about 8 tons of TNT going off right in your face, and that would be enough to basically turn a real person's bones to powder, vaporize any soft tissue instantaneously. It would be annihilation. And you don't even take chip damage in Monster Hunter. Fatalis was said to wipe out the entire kingdom of Shrade in a night. And some people say, oh, it was just the castle. I mean, they say that the kingdom of Shrade disappeared in a night. So that implies no survivors to tell what happened. That was the Fatalis phenomenon. And Shrade is of indeterminate size, but we have a rough estimate. It seems to be maybe a little smaller than the continental United States. In a night, one Fatalis razed Castle Shrade, razed all of Shrade to ash in a night. 8 hours. Right? That is ridiculous. Dire Morales, another Fatalis level monster. Someone on Reddit did the math, and it's ridiculous. It's like 15 times hotter than the core of the sun. It's putting out energy every second that is comparable, that is like orders of magnitude higher than the entire combined nuclear arsenal of the planet Earth. It's like, and that's, a hunter sees that and it's not, oh my god, the world is ending. It's, let me make a new pair of boots. Right? It's... Monster Hunter is weird, dude. So, that's why I'm generally a little reluctant to speculate on cross-universe fights like that. But I would probably, depending on gear, I'd probably give it to Cloud, because summon materia, instant death effects, like Odin added effect on your weapon. Cloud has more options. But we don't have a real scale for physical strength or anything like that. Oh, we're almost to Gaius. I love doing that, just rocketing up and then slamming down. Yes, but if we're bringing support in that isn't directly tied to... Right, like I would consider the winged armor suit things that they use to fly sometimes. I would consider that basically on the same kind of utility as a summon. If we're talking like calling in additional agents, then Cloud gets Avalanche, right? He gets Barret and Tifa and Aerith and Red 13 and Sid and Yuffie and Vincent and Kate Sith. And then it's just like it's so unbalanced at that point that why are we even having the discussion? Does that make sense, or am I rambling?
I am here.
All right, let me see if I can make this yet. Nope. Let me just see if the magma... Can I make the magma thing? No. Can I make any... No. I mean, I don't know if I'm a professional. I try to analyze things from a logical perspective. Aki is always fond of saying, you know, the best way to win an argument is to point out is not to attack the other person's argument, but point out the flaws in their logic and let their own argument defeat itself. Which is why I've never won an argument against Aki. Because every time it's just, yeah, no, I'm gonna point out that there are these fallacies in your logic, and then you're gonna start questioning yourself, and you question your entire premise, and then you've already defeated yourself. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of impressive, but it's also infuriating. Alright. We are coming up on the final boss. Are you guys ready?
General Gaius!
Wait! Wait. Just a moment.
I love this scene.
Lower your weapons. I said lower your weapons!
You have much to answer for, General.
And what of you, my friend? A year ago I heard stories of your death, at the hands of a child, no less. Now here you stand, not only alive, but leading the very creatures we've been charged to destroy.
You've been charged to destroy, not me.
What happened to you, Cassius?
Cassius?
Do you not remember your own name? What have those damned Moonbloods done to you?
What did you call me?
Cassius! That's who you are!
Don't listen to him! You're Jin now! Remember that!
You're remembering now, aren't you? Together nothing stood in our way. We shaped this world together, and together we can finish what we started.
You want to bet?
The deaths of countless people. Countless Moonbloods. Moonblood sympathizers. Anyone that stood in your way.
Yes, and you carried them out. Lower your blade, old friend. First we destroy these Moonbloods once and for all. Then I can help rid you of these fantasies that have spoiled your mind.
Just listen to me.
Cassius was my name.
That doesn't matter.
It's all that matters. All those people I killed, Fidgets. How could I possibly redeem myself in a mere few days?
You cannot, Dust. This was never about redeeming Cassius. But then, you are not Cassius.
But I share his form, his very soul.
That doesn't matter!
Why do you keep saying that?
Because you're not just Cassius. Jin didn't kill those people. Jin saved Aurora and Mudpot Village. Jin stopped Fuse, saved Lady Tethys, and now he's the only thing standing against General Gaius. Cassius would destroy the Moonbloods. But Jin, he would protect them.
No, Fidget. You're wrong. Jin didn't do any of those things.
Then you finally come to your senses.
Here it comes.
Jin is dead, as is Cassius. Their souls now live within me, constantly reliving that fateful day. Forever in battle, forever at odds. But as long as I live, I still have a choice.
Then what are you?
I am justice incarnate, brought to this world by forces beyond your comprehension. A cleansing storm to sweep across the land and purge it of your foul presence. I am dust, and your campaign ends here now. Throw down your weapons and surrender, or you will face an enemy unlike any this world has ever seen.
Cassius,
yes, Dust.
Please, don't do this. You know you cannot win.
Let's end this.
Get suplex, nerd! Some nice scrap metal on a stick you got there, General. See how it stands up to a blade of Elysium. I love how cinematic this is.
You cannot win, Cassius. You never could beat me.
Stop calling me Cassius!
There was a time when you stood by my side. We were allies once.
Not anymore, General. I'm not your ally, and I'm not your friend. Now raise your blade or drop it.
That is such a good line. Raise your blade or drop it.
Very well. To the death.
Here it comes. Here comes my favorite line.
Against your fellow soldiers. Why would you draw your blade against me?
You're destroying this world, Gaius.
No, maybe not yet.
You and your soldiers cannot be allowed to continue your campaign.
This world belongs to the strong.
Oh yeah, here it is.
Cassius. It belongs to us. Don't you remember your duty? Don't you remember your friends?
Here it comes.
I remember everything. And it changes nothing!
I love that. That is such a good line. I remember everything and it changes nothing. That is such a good line. I love using the bomb fruit to just completely murk him. Hang on, I just got to equip a little bit more food. Oh yeah, the music's great.
This is where it ends, Gaius!
I have the dumb. I have the dumb again. And this is not just happening on screen. I am actually they're actually making me have dust crawl forward. It's not, this is not just a cinematic.
You're not Cassius.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. But Cassius is gone, as is the world we once loved. Cherish it.
Go.
Not without you. Come on, Dust. Get up.
This scene always gets me choked up.
We did everything right, Dust. Everything we were supposed to do.
And sometimes that's not enough, Fidget. When the life threat calls. Fidget. Thank you.
Goodbye, Dust.
I've got my mic muted so you don't hear me bawling.
Through the actions of our Sen Mithrarin Dust, the Moonblood race is finally free. We will never forget his sacrifice, or the deeds that saved our fairy world. We shall always remember what happened here. Dust's sacrifice will allow the Moonblood race to rise again, to rebuild our glorious civilization, and live peacefully among the races of this world. Though it may appear that Dust has fallen here today, a force of good is not so easily extinguished. Sen Mithrarin was born of dust, a current from the winds of change, a harbinger of storms yet to come.
Dust.
And one thing I always do is I stay to watch the credits because, I mean, this game is a masterpiece. And, yeah, a glimmer of hope. And, yeah, it's a masterpiece, and I want to honor the people and the effort that went into it because this game is just something else, man. I'm telling you, it's so good. It's strange because I seem to remember a specific line in the game where, at the very end, after Dust is consumed by the lava, where the Elder says, ashes to ashes, and then Dust's voice says, and dust to dust. Yeah, this game is just, it hits you really hard. Because it's not about, oh, the hero always wins and, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's, you can do everything right and still fail. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't try to do what's right. Just because you don't survive doing the right thing doesn't mean you haven't made a difference. So yes, this game is... This is, for me, the absolute pinnacle of indie titles. And I think it surpasses many AAA games. Like, I would give up... I would just, like, instantly throw Grand Theft Auto 6 and 7 and however many more come out of it in the garbage if I could get one sequel to Dust and Elysian Tale. That is how amazing this game is. So that's yes, GTA 6. GTA 6 is not going to be anywhere near as good as Dust. Dust is just so good. So that's Dust and Elysian Tale, everyone. The streams are all up on the channel if you want to check them out. This one will be up, and the chat replay. Well, I mean, I don't think we will, considering there were plans, and that was 13 years ago. And I don't think Humble Heart Studios is still active, unfortunately. But who knows? Maybe another studio will see the game and reach out to the developers. Yeah, it is great, and I'm glad you were part of the stream. But yeah, so next week's video is going to be on another creature from Star Wars, the Nexu, for those of you that are cat people out there. Yes, it is. And then after that, it will be another stream. I will have to figure out what I'm going to stream. Might be Monster Hunter. I might go back to Gravity Rush. Did you guys want to see Gravity Rush? I could continue where I left off. Because that game is really fun. I know I was sort of in the early stages where it's just sort of rote, oh, you're going here, you're doing this, but it gets really good. Yeah, I mean, I stream every other Friday, so I'm definitely going to be streaming, and I'm thinking about doing like a stream here and there in like the evenings, just to be like sort of a Q&A sort of thing where like maybe I'll stream Monster Hunter World, I'll go down to the Rotten Vale and I'll walk with Valhazak for a while and I'll just chat with everyone. We can talk about anything you want like we were doing today, you know, we talked about games and movies and all that sort of thing. Use it sort of like a Q&A type thing. But, yeah, I mean, I do enjoy the streaming. It's fun. I get to talk to you guys live. So, yeah, okay. Then I'll always keep an eye on the channel because I always post on, like, when I'm going to do a stream, I'll have like a text post go up a day or two before, and then another one on the day that's like a couple hours before I'm going to do the stream, and that's how you'll know. And if I know like far enough in advance I'm going to do a stream, I will mention it in a video if I remember to put it in the script. Yeah, it's YouTube is fundamentally flawed. It needs a severe restructuring in order to be properly functional. Like, I know you guys have probably heard about the whole AI age verification nonsense that they've started pulling. Thankfully, I have not been flagged for that yet, but the imperative word is yet. I'm not holding my breath. So, who knows? I might even do, like, I've seen some creators do just, like, they'll record a video where they're like, today, to make sure that I don't get flagged by the AI age verification system, this is just going to be talking about saying very adult words, taxes, government, and stuff like that. And I might do one of those just as, like, sort of a... I guess the proper word would be shitpost. just to be like, you know, taxes, government, lawyer, right. Bureaucracy. I love you censored that. All right, everyone, get your triggered fingers ready. Job application. Oh, man. But yeah, it's, I might do that and just, like, deliberately play up the absurdity of it. But, Yeah, I like the thing is there's a YouTube channel called Deep Humor, and they do videos on Deep Humor does these videos on like the state of affairs of YouTube in terms of, you know, okay, this is fundamentally wrong. There are these issues with it. You know, it's the AI verification is inherently flawed. Here's how to get around it. YouTube has like started actually threatening their channel. YouTube has been suppressing their content with like somehow blocking them from using the hype system on the video. It is so broken. It's just ridiculous. And if there was an alternative, I'd take it. But like the only viable alternatives for like full long form content I've seen are those really, really sketchy, weird sites that have like white supremacist shit on the front page. Yeah, exactly. It's so. I mean, I'm sticking with YouTube for now. But if a more viable option, because I really want to do this for a living. I love doing the streams. I love making the videos, and I'm hoping to be able to get up to 1,000 subscribers so YouTube can start paying me and then building from there. Because I don't get paid. Like none of the videos I've done, none of the streams I've done, I have not made a cent from any of that. Because YouTube doesn't pay you until you have 1,000 subscribers and a certain threshold of watch time. And until that, everything I'm doing is just, you know, intern work, basically. And that's the thing that infuriates me, because YouTube is actually getting, like, I've seen ads on my videos. And it's like, they're getting revenue from videos I make. I'm seeing nothing. And that irritates me because it feels exploitative. I don't mind making the videos for free. I mean, I do shorts every so often. I haven't done them in a while, but like, I don't mind doing the videos for free because I love bringing you guys the content, but it's not viable long term if I want to do this for a living. And that's the goal. I want to be able to sustain myself on the YouTube stuff because I love doing this. I love making the videos you guys want to see. Like, I know you hear that from like lots of YouTubers, but I genuinely do enjoy this. I tried so much stuff before I decided on YouTube. I went to med school for a semester for, what was it, nuclear medicine. I hated it. I went to law school for a semester. Hated it. I wrote a novel, like a whole novel. Couldn't find a publisher. I am still looking into like self-publishing. And then I'm like, let me try YouTube. I mean, that feels kind of sketchy because it's like, hey, go check this channel out, and it's like actually me. But like, I've tried so many things, and I have not really enjoyed a job until I started doing YouTube, because I did it right when the Ahsoka show was coming out, and I was like, yeah, Star Wars hype is going to be up a lot. Let me make Star Wars content and play on that, and it worked. I got a lot of subscribers early on, but yeah, and I really want it to, like, that's why I have to do the obligatory YouTuber sign-off in every video with, hey, if you like this content, please like, comment, and subscribe. It tells the algorithm, blah, blah, because I really do need, like, it's not just mechanical. I really do need that stuff because I need to get to that point, because otherwise I can't make a living doing this, you know? And if I can't make a living doing this, then eventually it's going to get to the point where I need to find something else to do, and that's going to monopolize so much of my time that I can't make videos anymore. That's the situation I'm in. I want to make videos for you guys. If I can't sustain myself doing it, I can't afford to make the videos anymore, you know? Thank you. I mean, I know I have a little unhinged sense of humor sometimes, but I try to throw that in just to spice it up. Like, I know my parents watch the videos. They don't watch my streams because they're too long and boring and they don't care. But they watch my videos and, like, they have no context for Star Wars. They have no context for the Elder Scrolls or Monster Hunter. They don't care. So I throw in this weird, abstract, absurd humor just so that they can maybe get a chuckle out of it. That's the main reason I do the humor. I mean, I do videos every Friday. It's been the streams every other week, but that gives me time to work on videos more properly. It's like it's a lot because I have to, for a video, I have to write a script, I have to record the script in Audacity, I have to edit the script, I have to edit the audio to remove any weird pops and stuff. Sometimes it requires re-recording. I have to then get pictures and video clips. I have to cut the video clips in the editor, save those. Then I have to put everything together in the editor. I have to do post editing with like green screen tools and animation, you know, the occasional animation thing, fade ins, fade outs, background music. It's a lot of work for one video. Like even a 6-minute video takes several days. Partly because I'm still learning how to do all this, because like VSDC, the free editor I use, is not very user friendly, but it's free, so I'm doing the best I can. I don't have like Premiere Pro or anything fancy like that. I mean, I think that's a positive thing that I make you want to watch the content, right? I'm doing the best I can. Yeah, I'm absolutely trying to, and like I take viewer requests for topics. I've got a whole like list of topics and stuff. Let me actually pull it up here. Where is it? Viewer requested topics. The Jalshay, which I covered. I can actually get rid of that. Someone requested that I cover every Jedi Schism. I covered the Kolo Clawfish last week. The Dagoyan Order and the Frangal Cult. Those are the 3 current topic requests. And whenever I get a new topic request, I put it on that list. The Monster Hunter Rise Love Letter and the Kolo Clawfish one. Yeah, I got a little weird with the humor of that. I'm just glad that I didn't get copyright claimed because of that little clip of Under the Sea in the opening. I thought that was just the perfect level of absurd humor. Yeah, the love letter to Monster Hunter Rise was a real passion project for me. I love Monster Hunter Rise so much, and I am so thankful that I really started getting into the game with that, because it made me care. It made me really care and want to love Monster Hunter, and because I want to love it, I fell in love with it, and now the whole franchise is amazing to me. I think I actually said it in the video. Monster Hunter went from being not on my radar at all to having Rise be tied for my favorite game of all time. I never thought any game would surpass Final Fantasy VII, let alone tie Morrowind. That's the goal. And Spence actually suggested that I try doing the same thing for Monster Hunter World. And I talk about the things I love about it, which I'm probably going to spend 40 minutes rambling about Valhazak and the Rotten Vale. No, I'm not going to do that, but I'm definitely going to I'm going to be like, go to each biome. I'm going to go to the Ancient Forest. I'm going to go to the Wildspire Waste. I'm going to go to the Coral Highlands. I'm going to go to the Vale. I'm going to go to Elder's Recess. I'm going to go to the Hoar Forest Reach, and I'm going to go to the Guiding Lands. And I'm just going to be like, yeah, these locations are just gorgeous. The ecology on like the level of focus on the ecology, the food webs, everything. It's amazing. No game that I've ever played has put that much care into world ecology. It's amazing for someone that's like an ecology buff, let's be honest, an ecology pedant like me. Yeah, and someone actually said on that video that they thought it was cringe that I had to bring World down to Glaze Rise. And I'm like, what? I love World. World is awesome. It's just Rise speaks to me in a way that no other game does. So I was comparing a few elements. Like, yeah, the handler in World is annoying. Like, I think that is universally agreed upon. And then you compare her to Hinoa and Minoto, and it's like worlds of difference. Monster Hunter worlds of difference. Heyo! Yeah, I'm well aware of the short attention span. That's why shorts are so popular. But, and like I said in the video, you know, Monster Hunter World, going from Monster Rise to World does feel sometimes like death by 1,000 cuts. That's not necessarily a negative thing. It's just, there's so many little improvements in Rise that make it a more streamlined but not dumbed down experience for me. And like my favorite example is that demon mode in World, if I'm knocked down, if monster roars, I'm still in demon mode. In Rise, I drop out of demon mode, so I'm not just draining stamina pointlessly. And you know, it's like I love World. I mean, I streamed my first ever attempt at Fatalis, and I made a whole video on my first ever successful slay of Fatalis. It's like, right, exactly. I've been suggested that I make like top 10 Monster Hunter songs video, and it's difficult because what am I going to do? Be like, yeah, so I'm going to play 10 seconds of this song and then tell you why a part of it, you know, a minute and a half later is great and hits so well. You lose something when you take a song apart like that. Especially what I know is going to be the number one, which is Shantian's theme, the Shantian medley. Actually, let me pull that up and put it in the chat for everyone to listen to because it is so good. It really, and I apologize to those of you in the audience who hate Monster Hunter Frontier, but this is just so good. Where is the chat? Here we go. So that is the monster. That is Shantian's theme. It's an Elder Dragon in Frontier. Yeah, I mean, I tried that in the Rise video, and it's like, yeah, I can maybe cut 30 seconds out at some point, but you still lose something. But yeah, the Shantian theme is so good because it starts, like, it's got multiple phases because that's how the battle goes in Frontier. And it starts with, like, this massive storm Elder Dragon barely noticing you. It's like, oh, those tiny little humans down there are beneath my notice. And then the second phase is, how dare you worthless little mortals attack your god. And then the third phase is, you guys are actually hurting me. How are you hurting me? I am a god, you are human. And then the fourth one is, I finally see these humans as a rival. And then the final end of it is the slaying of this beautiful, magnificent creature. It even without lyrics, it encapsulates an entire journey, and that is something that is just beyond compare for me. Like it evokes feelings that you don't see even in like classical music. It's just so good. Safi Jiva's theme is another great example. It has these like intense choruses. I'm going to shout out another great creator on here, Marco Meatball. He is a professional opera singer, and he reacts to a lot of Monster Hunter music. He reacted to the Safi Jiva's theme and said that it feels unsettling. It feels like summoning a demon. It's really good. But yeah, I will definitely keep everyone posted on when I'm going to be streaming next. Obviously, if you don't hear anything else, it's going to be 2 weeks from now. I might do Gravity Rush. I might do Baldur's Gate 3. I'm going to have to fix my mods if I do that for a new playthrough. Because I'm in the middle of I'm like the early part of my second playthrough, and I have so many mods installed, and I want a more vanilla experience than the mods I'm doing for like an actual playthrough. I might have 1 or 2 mods installed for the playthrough, but I don't want to have like, oh yeah, you have lightsabers and force powers mod, because that like I did not realize how ridiculously bonkers that mod was going to be when I installed it. But yeah, it's yeah, thank you. I think the next stream will probably be Monster Hunter. It might be Monster Hunter or it might be Gravity Rush. I kind of want to go through Gravity Rush again and just play with everyone. Oh yeah, and it's a huge game too, so it'll be weeks just counting every day as an individual. Every day that I stream as an individual day, it's going to be like 30 sessions probably. Yeah, I love Monster Hunter. If I can figure out a way to stream, OBS doesn't seem to yeah, OBS doesn't seem to like Morrowind, so I don't know if I'll be able to stream that. But I have so much fun with Morrowind. I have over 6,000 hours of Morrowind. Let me actually pull up on my Steam library real quick. So on Steam alone, I have 632.4 hours. Then on like PC CD-ROM, I probably have close to 4,000 hours, at least 1,200 on the original Xbox and Xbox One. It's just so good. But I could stream Final Fantasy VII, like the original, because I have that on PlayStation. I could stream Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth and Intermission. I mean, yeah, all of that would be cool too. Stellar Blade. Actually, you know what? Hopefully this doesn't end the stream if I minimize dust. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so it's going to pause the video, but the mic, you should still be able to hear me. So I have Wilds, Rise, Worlds, Stellar Blade, Hades, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Jedi Academy, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuths, Journey, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Nier Replicant, Raiden 5 Director's Cut. Let's see, how do I actually look at my collection? Here we go. Lies of P, My Hero 1's Justice 2, King of Fighters 15, if you want to watch me humiliate myself, Sonic X Shadow Generations, Diablo 4, Justant, Postal, Brain Damaged, I tried that, I was terrible at it, Doom the Dark Ages, Gravity Rush 1 and 2, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, Warhammer 40k, Bolt Gun, Sonic Colors Ultimate, RoboCop Rogue City, Dragon Age, The Veil Guard, High on Life, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. I have all the Kingdom Hearts games. I have Crisis Core on here? Really? Okay. Star Wars Bounty Hunter, that could not get the controls for that. Remake, Let It Die, Undefeated, Borderlands 3, FF7, It Takes Two, Dead Space. I have Dead Space. You guys wanted a horror game, right? Jedi Knight 2. I have Lollipop Chainsaw on here. Marvel Spider-Man, Jedi Survivor, God of War Ragnarok. Got the Arkham games, Bleach, Brave Souls, both Life is Strange, Spider-Man 2, Ghostwire Tokyo, Postal 4, No Regrets. Yes, it's No Regrets, not No Regrets. Kill La Kill If, Horizon Forbidden West, Kingdom Hearts 3, Sifu, Horizon Zero Dawn, Final Fantasy X and X-2, Kingdom Hearts, Uncharted, the Nathan Drake Collection, the original Raiden, Last of Us, Dead or Alive 6, and Final Fantasy: A King's Tale. That's everything I have on. Oh, I guess, you know what? Let me download Viewfinder now. Or not download it, but like add it to my library. There we go. And Psychonauts 2. Add to library. But, yeah. So I got all those games. And, you know what? I want to try something. Guys, I'm going to try something, so I don't know if this is going to work or if it's going to end the stream. But, just in case, if this just ends the stream, I apologize, and I'll see you guys next stream. But, if it works, that would be awesome. Let's try it. I'm just going to boot into Monster Hunter Wilds without closing